For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Alba. On Thursday, the Democratic National Convention would host its last night in Chicago, and the event featured a series of surprise guests and speakers that would endorse Kamala Harris as a Democratic nominee for the 2024 presidential election. D.L. Hughley was among the speakers for the evening and would become a trending topic on social media after speaking. Now, Hughley has publicly supported Harris ever since Joe Biden dropped out the race just last month. And after a few jabs thrown at the expense of Donald Trump, he would use his time on the DNC stage in order to publicly apologize to Harris for previously spreading misinformation about her on his platforms.
I mean, if you told me the 15-year-old me would be on stage supporting a prosecutor and a teacher, there is no way that I would have believed you. But because of that, I made assumptions about Kamala's record. I often repeated them to a lot of people. Then one day, Kamala invited me to her house. She put her hand on my shoulder. She asked me to do some research, something I had never done, something a lot of people I know had never done before. Imagine attacking someone's character without a single Google search. So I did what I should have done in the first place. I learned that she had done for us exactly what she promised to. Your apology should be as loud as your accusation. I'm here apologizing in front of the whole damn world. I am.
Now, Hughley's speech would receive a mixed response from viewers, with many commending him for showing accountability. Now, this wasn't the first time Hughley apologized for his criticism of Harris, as he's done on his radio show in the past.
So Kamala Harris is sailing despite everybody's worries and fears and doubts. Oh, she's not, we don't know, and what's going to happen. She will be the Democratic nominee for president. She's already secured enough delegates to be the nominee, and she has done that before she even has a vice president that she's chosen yet. I have said before, I used to repeat some of the same things ad nauseum that people are right now. She blocked up a lot of black men. I lived in this state my whole life. I had an occasion to talk to her. I accused her on this radio station, on this network, on the same things that people are doing right now. Once I did my research and research isn't finding answers that edify the perspective you have. Research means generally that you want to disprove the thing you believe. Kamala Harris did not, in fact, lock up the thousands of people that I said she did. I told that lie, and I have apologized to her. Not only have I apologized, I've said to her, not only am I going to keep apologizing because I think it did that much damage, I said to her when I apologized, I'm going to make sure you get elected. I didn't say re-elected. I said elected. And now here it is, that opportunity. To me, that is divine.
Online personality Scotty Beam would strongly oppose Hughley, as she would go on to quote some of his speech. She asked me to do some research, something I had never done, a nigga with a radio show. That would follow by another social media user messaging, Kamala should actually lock D.L. Hughley up. Scotty Beam would go on to reply, double cuffs, please. And finally, Scotty would let one final message out, D.L. Hughley is a bitch. Now, another social media user would take the opposite approach and commend Hughley. They would go on the right. I deeply respect D.L. Hughley for this. A lot of men do not have the strength to admit that they were wrong about some lie they believed and spread. He's not one of those. He is a man of strength, willing to correct the falsehoods concocted by white populists. On Friday morning, one of DL's featured acts, comedian James Dobson, would also come to his defense. On his Instagram page, Dobson would post, "A black man uses a major platform to uplift, support, endorse, and publicly apologize to a black woman. And he's the clown. I'll be glad when this is over so y'all can go back to being just regular stupid." His caption would read, "From the desk of Bo." So what do you guys think about D.L. Hughley's speech last night and the jokes that he made towards Donald Trump? Plus, overall, what are your feelings about Hughley's apology to Kamala Harris? And do you think Scotty Beam's criticism of Hughley is fair? Stay up to date for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. Plus, head over to hypersclub.com to watch our full interview with people like Lunel, Ali Sadiq, and more. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to send us a super thanks by hitting the button below, and you can tip us what you want to show your support. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Alba.
Did y'all enjoy that? We got so much more for you at hypersclub.com. Our exclusive interviews and backstage content gives you the chance to feel a part of the club. Come on and join.